kids, this is an episode of Mr. Boinker's Cartoonapocalypse with
It's an everybody's favorite character. It's a me, Chef and Luigi. Hi, kids. Look, Mr. Boinker's is killing people too.
What?
Yeah, look at your gloves.
Mine's makeup.
You told Nana that was blood. Those are monsters.
Nana's easily confused.
Oh.
So, hi, kids. We have...
Yes, it makes two of us.
In April, we go back to...
Well, there's blood on my jacket, so that's what that is.
It's butchery, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. In February, we started a Rocket Robinhood. April, we go back. So we're going to start with episode 5. How do you enjoy these Rocket Robinhoods?
They were good. Some of my favorite stuff on the show.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They take a classic tale, bring it to the future, the space. So I think it's interesting.
Oh, yeah, my best friend in the show. That's my guy right there. I love Nanu. Nanu, he's my homie.
Yeah, I heard maybe next week both of you are going to co-host.
Oh, awesome. He didn't tell me that. I'm looking forward to that. That is my best of friend.
Good. It's great. I'm happy that this show brought people together.
Just got to get into my hobby.
Yes. So let's go to what?
Cooking.
Oh, let's say it. Rocket Robinhood, episode 5.
Come gather around me, space travelers surround me. Hark now to the ballad of Rocket Robin Hood. I may well confound you, astound you, spellbound you with heroes and villains, the bad and the good. Watch now as our rockets race here from afar, for now with our Robin we live on a star. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Band of brothers marching together, heads held high in all kinds of weather. With fiery blast our roaring rockets rise, beyond the earth, beyond the skies. At the side of Robin take a stand, with the gallant leader of the band. Send a joyous shout throughout the land for Rocket Robin Hood. We come from near and distant stars to the sound of the galaxy born, to rally round Rocket Robin Hood. Braver man has never been born. So we sally forth against the foe, our band of brothers skyward ho, with Rocket Robin Hood. With Rocket Robin Hood.
Returning from a successful day's hunt on the Royal Game Preserve, Little John races through space toward Sherwood Asteroid. Looks like we got company.
That's one of them. I'm sure of it. Activate the X-ray scope.
I don't know who you are, Buster, but you don't look friendly.
So it is one of them, the big one, who is called Little John. This is one of the so-called merry men who won't be married.
Range 240, aim 0 + 6.
Make sure you do not hit him. He's valuable to us alive.
High setting, fire 1.
Now I know you're not friendly.
He challenges us to a race in that junk pile of his. Our rockets full ahead.
Oh, I'm getting tired of this game. Suppose you be the mouse and I'll be the cat for a while.
He's directly on our tail, sir.
Just the maneuver I was expecting. Well executed also, I might add. Stand by the gas valve. Prepare to discharge the hypnotic pellet at my command.
What now? I hate to blast you out of the sky without even knowing who you are.
That That's it, little giant. Just a bit closer. Fire! Ah, it worked. Hypnotic gas is a beautiful thing. This muscle-bound warrior is now under my power. He will now lead us to the elusive Sherwood asteroid, which will soon be ours. Prepare the boarding party. Little John.
Yes.
You will place your spacecraft in neutral rocket power and drift in the present orbit until I give you further instructions. Dispatch boarding party. Faster, you fool!
But that gorilla might be faking.
He is not faking. He is completely under my power. Place the speaker on his back. Tune it into the same channel and return quickly. We've got a busy day before us. Little John, you will obey my every command. Is that clear?
I will obey.
You will lead us directly to Sherwood asteroid. You will land your spacecraft and prevent Rocket Robinhood and his men from activating their protective astro shield or firing their ground-to-air missiles. In fact, you will help us to annihilate every last man on the asteroid, including yourself. Do you understand?
I understand.
Excellent! Proceed immediately. This is wonderful. Using the enemy to assist in his own destruction has always been a favorite game of mine.
4 rockets ahead full. Maintain contact.
Where is that big oaf? I'm starving. If I have to wait much longer, my stomach will be touching my backbone.
Don't worry, Friar. You've still got a good 3 feet to go.
Here comes Little John now.
The fool! He's forgotten the evasive maneuvers. Riding in here bold as you please for the whole universe to see.
No, Friar. Something's wrong. Little John is always careful to conceal our whereabouts.
What if that idiot were followed?
He has been followed. Look, at the edge of the orbit. Quick, to the tower. Activate the astral shield. Alert the missile crew.
Remember, Little John, no one must be permitted to reach the missile tower.
I will obey.
Out of the way, clod! Leading the warlord in here as though you were conducting guided tours.
What's the matter with you? We're under attack. Something's wrong with him. He's not himself. We'll have to move him. All together now.
It's no use, Robin. He's too much for the lot of us. You've got to use your bow.
I can't turn my arrows on Little John.
Well, you'd better do something and fast.
Will Rocket Robinhood be forced to turn his most deadly weapon on his dearest friend? Or will Sherwood asteroid fall victim to Ming, fierce warlord of Saturn?
The countdown started, trouble cruise, but have no fear, we cannot lose with Rocket Robinhood.
Soaring through the far reaches of outer planetary space is new Sherwood Forest asteroid. Fantastic headquarters of that swashbuckling cosmic highwayman of the 30th century, Rocket Robinhood. Yes, here comes the one and only Rocket Robinhood, gliding through galaxies in his search for star-shattering adventure. The interplanetary villains quiver in their space boots when they hear the merry ring of his laughter and feel the blast of his mighty electro quarterstaff. Rocket Robinhood, fun-loving astral adventurer in the astonishing years to come. Rocket Robinhood, the happy outlaw of outer planetary space, is a direct descendant of Robin Hood of old. He's fast, with a joyful laugh, a ready jest, and a quiver full of futuristic arrows, Robin robs from the cosmic rich to give to the astral poor. He's fun. He's fantastic. Robin Hood, merriest of the merry men, in the astounding year 3000.
In time of trouble, time of woe, the dark before the dawn, return to Robin for his strength in brains as well as brawn. So though the villain holds his sway, there come our dawn, will come our day, with Rocket Robin Hood. With Rocket Robin Hood.
Having been drugged by the warlord of Saturn, Little John has turned on his friends and is preventing them from defending themselves against the deadly space fortress.
Quick, Robin. You've got to use your bow on him. There's no other way. That fortress is starting its firing run.
Friar, we've got trouble. I recognize that space fortress. That's Ming, the warlord of Saturn. He's not here to do us any favors. This won't be an easy shot, but it's worth a try.
It worked. But too late. The fortress has already completed its firing run. He dropped something. What in the universe is that?
Beats me, but knowing Ming, it means trouble, whatever it is. Everybody take cover.
Right towards us
and gobbling up everything in its path.
It's heading for the arms locker. There go all our weapons. What now?
We'll have to make do with what we've got. Your longbows, men. Fire by volley.
Robin, the arrows can't penetrate the front of that thing, but that sack in the rear might be the weak spot.
I'll give it a try. You and the rest of the men pull back. I'll have to get closer and off to one side in order to get a clean shot at it.
Retreat! Pull back! Get moving! Spread out there! Don't bunch up! Well?
I just lost 11 perfectly good arrows.
I've got the Friar Tuck special laser ray rifle with me. I'm going to move up close and take a shot at that thing.
Okay, but don't get too close.
I'll be right back. I hope.
It's reflecting the beam. It's heading back at us. Hit the dirt.
About this laser ray invention of yours, Friar.
Any weapon is only as good as the man behind it.
Oh, any man stupid enough to stand behind this one is likely to have his head blown off.
Let's work this out later, shall we? That thing is heading straight for the tower and Little John.
right hearty, my pet Oxaback. Stink, within the hour, the only mobile asteroid in the universe will be mine. It's remarkable how quickly the time passes when one is enjoying oneself.
We've got to get Little John out of there. We'll move the men back to the clearing. Where we go from there, I don't know.
Back to the clearing on the double.
Come on, Friar. Help me get Little John.
Now, you two had better wait here with me in case Robin and the Friar need help.
Hurry, Friar.
Can't go any faster, Robin. I can't breathe.
Sure world asteroid. What a prize. Do you realize what a great help a movable asteroid is going to be when we invade this galaxy? We can launch our attacks from any location we so desire. This is going to be a wonderful day.
Can't make it. Can't breathe.
No air. Oxygen.
Having devoured everything in its path, the ravenous Oxavat makes its way slowly but surely toward Little John, Rocket Robin Hood, and Friar Tuck. Are they to be next on the menu?
No danger looms through outer space. No villain stands up face to face with Rocket Robin Hood.
Strongest member of Rocket Robin Hood's band is Little John, the brawniest spaceman ever to rocket through the cosmos in the fantastic years to come. This Goliath of the galaxies has the might of a cosmic Hercules, the brute force of an unleashed meteor, combined with a truly super weapon, the electro quarterstaff. Little John, whose great strength is tempered with a simple, good-hearted kindness toward all living things. Mightiest of Rocket Robin Hood's merry men in the amazing years to come, Little John. When the problems of Rocket Robin Hood call for heavy thinking, then it's time for the one and only Friar Tuck to come to the rescue. Some, like the wicked Sheriff of Knot, think him fat, foolish, and not worth worrying about. But don't you believe it? Friar Tuck, whose courage is as tremendous as his appetite, is just one of the astounding space characters in the merry band of Rocket Robin Hood in the fantastic years to come.
The villain thinks he has us now, he'll soon be on the run. Our systems now are A-OK, the battle shall be won. So watch our rockets roaring by as Robin's men light up the sky for Rocket Robin Hood. For Rocket Robin Hood.
John, from the deadly devouring machine, Friar Tuck and Robin collapsed for want of oxygen, directly in the path of the diabolical monster bent on consuming all of Sherwood Asteroid.
Just a little further. Just a little further.
Robin and the Friar, we've got to save them.
Let's go. Hold it. Look.
He's waving us back.
I say we go after him anyway. I say you do what he tells you to do. Stand back. He's going to use the tow line arrow.
wasn't much fun, was it?
Not in my book. I can't figure out what happened. I felt like I was suffocating.
I'm afraid you were, my friend.
What do you mean?
I noticed the closer we got to that thing, the more difficult it was to breathe.
True.
It seems that the Oxyvac is going to consume not only the landscape, but all the oxygen in our atmosphere as well.
What? All the oxygen?
I'm afraid so. Even if we escape being devoured by that thing, it looks as though we'll all suffocate. Ming has outdone himself with this scheme.
Thank you, Rocket Robinhood. I humbly accept the compliment. How clever of you to figure out the real menace of my masterpiece, the Oxyvac. As it devours everything it touches, it creates a vacuum, causing it to inhale all the oxygen in the atmosphere. Soon you'll all be gasping for breath. All told, it should be an interesting afternoon.
And you with a ringside seat. I suppose this speaker device has something to do with Little John's strange behavior.
Correct again. He proved to be rather susceptible to hypnotic gas. He was most cooperative in leading me to your asteroid, which I plan to put to good use when I invade this galaxy. I knew you wouldn't be generous enough to give it to me, so I devised the Oxyvac to remove the present occupants.
Ah, the Oxyvac, a stroke of genius. Inhales oxygen, you say?
That it does, by the bagful.
Well, it's been nice chatting with you, Warlord, but with one thing and another, I'm afraid I'll have to sign off.
Of course, my friend. Do not let me keep you from your own funeral. Move in for a closer look. I do not wish to miss a bit of this.
I know that look, Robin. You've got a plan up your sleeve.
I have, Friar, thanks to the Warlord himself.
Well, it had better be good and fast. That Oxy is getting uncomfortably close. What do you have in mind?
From what the Warlord tells us, it's my guess that the Oxyvac stores pure oxygen in that sack, and oxygen is an extremely flammable gas.
I don't mean to rush you, Robin, but if you could step it up a bit.
Will, lend me your electronic sword.
Well, help yourself.
If I use my bow, maybe I can shoot the sword into that sack. The electricity ignites the oxygen, and boom! No more Oxyvac.
Sounds like it should work, but you'd better get a move on.
I'll circle around to the side. The rest of you move back as far as you can. If this works, things are going to get pretty hot around here.
Closer! Closer! I cannot see! What's he doing? Get an electronic sword! Pull up quick! Get us out of here!
I imagine the Warlord is a bit hot under the collar right about now.
I don't doubt it. Well, we'd better prepare to move Sherwood Asteroid into another orbit. Now that he knows our address, that pest will be hanging around here all the time.
Robin, Little John is beginning to come around.
What? Where am I? What in the name of Neptune have you people been doing while I've been gone? The place is a mess.
We're Robin's men, we rule the sky. So raise your voices, raise them high. For Rocket Robinhood.
Arch enemy of Rocket Robinhood is the cruel space tyrant Prince John, despot ruler of the national outer space terrestrial territories. With the help of the wicked Sheriff of Knot, the Black Prince plans for that terrible day when he will destroy and conquer the entire solar system. Well, he might, if it were not for Rocket Robinhood. Rocket Robinhood, outlaw defender of right in the astounding years to come.
from the skies. At the side of Robin, take your stand. With the gallant leader of our band, send a joyous shout throughout the...
Hey kids, we're back! We just finished watching episode 5. How do you enjoy it?
That was a good episode.
Do you like the hotel of Little John and how they...
I do like it. Little John. It's a funny because Little John's a big.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
You look like the Terrifier.
I'm trying. That's my new...
I kind of like what you're doing here.
Outstanding. Have you seen the new... well, it's not new. It's been over a year now that's out. Do you enjoy that?
It was a good... of course I'm going to see it. First day.
Yeah, outstanding.
Took a lot of notes.
Yeah. Well, we just finished...
And used them.
Oh, good. We've just finished watching Rocket Robinhood episode 5. So you know how we finished the show?
Yeah, with your pirated dad jokes.
No.
No, they're still mine.
Okay. Then why don't you say it then?
No, well, why don't you give Danger Dan the script?
Danger Dan is not here.
Who's doing my voice?
Okay, let's go with the joke. Ready?
Yes.
What did Robin say when he nearly got hit with the archery contest?
What?
That's an arrow escape! Bye, kids!
That's why I kill for fun.
What?
Huh?
Thanks for tuning in to Channel 14, Kenosha Community Television. Remember to tune into my program, Just Talkin', shown right here, Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. on Channel 14. On the program, we cover community events, talk to nonprofit organizations, and who knows, we may bump into a celebrity now and then. So remember to tune in to Just Talkin' Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. right here on Channel 14.
You are watching Kenosha Community Media. We provide you with education, media, and entertainment, while you provide us with the means to teach, entertain, and communicate. Thank you for allowing us to grow. See what's next for Kenosha Community Media.
Hey, Bambinos! Do you like movies?
I sure do. I like other movies.
Yeah, we have a new show called What the Heck Are We Watching?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, it's a show that we review movies for coming weeks.
No, what are we watching? You said what the heck are we watching? You tell me.
We're watching the movies.
Oh, that's so right. We're watching the movies. Hey, you knew we were doing this promo. How come you didn't put your shoes on? That's a little unprofessional, no?
Because of where we like to be freelancing. And we, every Friday at 5 and Saturdays at 10:30, you can listen to our reviews.
We have a great reviews. We're better than those other jabronis that used to do the reviews, huh?
Yeah, if you like Cisco and Ebert, you'll love us better. What the heck are we doing? Oh, watching.
I don't know what we're doing half the time either, but what the heck are we watching?
What the heck are we watching? We go over movies, we give them thumbs up, thumbs down, if we like them, and basically, we tell you if you want to go see a movie or not.
That's alright, and the most important message you get from the show is, visit your grandparents,
Yeah.
It takes her 10 to 15 minutes. Just go see them, give them some kisses, some of the hugs, and go to visit, huh?
So, on Fridays at 5.
And Saturday morning to 10:30, go.
What the heck are you doing? Watching?
What are you doing right now? It's what the heck are we watching? Sorry, my wife has suffered some dementia, but it's a what the heck are we watching?
What the heck are we watching? Bye, Bambinos!
Now, my question I have to ask now, where the heck are we parking, right?
Service!
All right.
Hello, everyone. Do you like the world of wrestling? Especially now, this is the greatest time to be a fan of wrestling. Now, we have a show that's a weekly basis called Everything That's Wrestling.
That's right, we do have a show that's called Everything Wrestling.
So, if you like Raw,
I love Raw. I like the stuff that's going on in Raw right now. I like seeing Bobby Lashley, The Miz, Dexter Lumis. I like seeing the tag teams they have in there, Alpha Academy, Street Profits. I like everything that Raw's doing right now.
Outstanding. Do you like SmackDown?
I love SmackDown. I like seeing the Bloodline sometimes, like the Usos, Sol Sakai, Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross, Ronda Rousey. Wow, SmackDown is so much better than Raw.
Yeah, and of course that's because of Triple H.
That's because of
Things
Triple
that-
H, that's
Again,
right.
it's a great time to be in wrestling. Do you like AEW?
I love AEW.
They have Dynamite.
John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Daniel Garcia, Chris Jericho. A lot of top talents over in AEW.
There's also Rampage.
I kind of like Rampage. I like with the promos, the young guys they introduce. Rampage is just all right.
So if you like wrestling, tune in to Everything in Wrestling on Mondays at 5 p.m. and on Fridays at 5 p.m. And tune in, and we'll probably do something different each week. So tune in to Everything That's Wrestling,
Please.
Just Turned Heel, hosted by Danger Dan and Diablo Angelico, as seen on Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling. Behind the curtain look at professional wrestling. A gritty shoot style of interviews where we look at various aspects of wrestling. Ever wanted to know what an indie star needs to do to get their foot in the door? Ever wanted to know what a booker does? Ever wanted to know the purpose of a referee is? Just Turned Heel will plunge into the world of wrestling and look at every facet. Just Turned Heel, YouTube exclusive, starting January 28, 2024.